Hey, I'm here again to talk about chromatic scales. I'm here with my green guitar and my trusty old Ampeg Gemini 2 amp, and we're going to talk first about open position chromatic scales, and then we're going to talk about a movable one. So open position, as you know, is frets 1, 2, 3, and 4. The fingers to use are fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4, of course. And just remember that on the G string, we'll be doing only frets 1, 2, and 3, because the interval between the G string and the B string is only a third, not a fourth, like the other strings are. So let's begin. First, figure 1, there's an ascending chromatic scale, and it's very simple to do, and you'll be surprised at how simple it is, especially when you do it as a slow tempo. When you get to faster tempos, it may be a little harder, and we'll start slow, and then you can take it from there and go faster on your own. So a nice slow tempo for this one. We're going to go from open low E to open high E. 1, 2, 3, 4. And figure 2 is the same thing, just moving downwards. So if we look at figure 2, it's a descending chromatic scale from high E to low E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. No, you don't need to play that chord at the end. So figure 3 is simply up and down together in one exercise. And again, let's do this at the same tempo we're doing it here at first to get it under your fingers, and then go a little faster once you get the hang of it. So let's do figure 3, ascending and descending. Note that you're going to play the high E open twice there. Once as the final note of the ascending and once as the first note of the descending. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, that's fine for open position. Practice it and get it so you're fast at it. Open strings and up through the 4th fret. Now, if you want to move it around the neck, it's not so simple as that. Well, it's in fact simpler, but it's less intuitive, I guess is the way to say it, because when you're farther up the neck and you have an arbitrary starting point, you don't have that open string to work with. So things move around. We don't all start from the same fret. This takes a little while to get used to, but it actually works really well. So if we are going to go from, say, the A on the 5th fret of the low E string to the A on the high E string there at the same 5th fret, we're not just going to do a copy of that open position chromatic scale that we just did. We're going to be moving around, and you'll notice that we will use 4 fingers again, but we're going to be changing the fret at which we start. We're going to be starting on the 5th fret on the low E string, and then move to the 4th fret on the A string, the 3rd fret on the D string, the 2nd fret on the B string, the 2nd fret on the B string, and the 1st fret on the A string. And we're going to play one extra note. We've got to use our pinky for 2 notes to get back up to the A. And that's how we're going to cover that. That's movable anywhere around the neck, which is kind of the beauty of it. So let's try that together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, that's a little less intuitive. Maybe we should try it one more time before we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. that's movable chromatic scale. You can do that anywhere around the neck that you like. It's really handy to know. And the purpose, of course, of knowing it is not just because you want to whip out a full 2-octave chromatic scale in one of your songs, but so you can add little chromatic runs wherever you like them. Once you have it under your fingers, once you know this pattern, you can apply it anywhere and with as many notes at a time as you want. All right, so until next time, keep practicing and get chromatic, everybody. Have a great day.